At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
Honestly, it's just like get the ball down and do what we've been practicing, do what we know how to do, and just not choke up.
And what do you think about the vibe for today?
I liked it. It was very uplifting, and everyone was happy to be here and play. It was nice.
Amazing. And what do you think the team needs to do to get that win?
I think we need to just be very collected, don't panic, and play our usual game.
Super fun, we're excited.
My mom and my dad. I love you guys, and thank you for letting me be here and getting me this far.
This isn't just a game. It's music, sunshine, and community. From the goals to the good vibes, this is soccer at its best.
Shot and scores Caveo with his second goal of the game.
I like it. The players are nice. The staff's really nice. The fields are amazing. It's just an overall great vibe.
This is the Canada Youth Cup National Showcase on Maritime Athletic Profiles.
from Suburban, number 17, Addison Gardner. From UDFC, Blackmore. From UDFC, Grace Andrews.
Okay,
From U16, Elise Slaney. From Suburban, Leah Conrad. From Lethbridge, Laren Higgins. From UDC, Olive Polavia. From Suburban FC, Livia Downing. From Suburban FC, Haley Gervais. And from Halifax County, Charlotte O'Dane. U15 girls, MV is number 17 from Suburban, Addison Gardner. Welcome to the final for the U15 boys division at the 2025 Rising Tides Canada Youth Cup at Wickwire Field in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Today's finalists are from Edmonton, Southwest United U15 boys. And from Ottawa, the OSU Force Academy 2010 boys. Starting lineup for Ottawa. In goal, number 40, Christian Hagee. Number 4, Thomas Habib. Number 6, Wasim Ben Shabla. Number 14, Leo Hassel. Number 18, Aiden Darsh. Number 20, Mathieu Nicolas Val. Number 22, Hayden Lamarche. Number 27, Samson McCormick. Number 35, Aiden Bala. Number 39, Kareem Hamid. Number 98, Daniel Cavillo. And starting lineup from the SWU Edmonton U15 boys. In goal, number 1, Apobi Umuago. Number 2, Carlos Daponte. Number 4, Yusuf Shimi. Number 5, Joel Sutter. Number 6, Benjamin Forth. Number 9, Caden Sabin. Number 10, Riley Belvin. Number 13, Luca Paola Patrizzi. Number 17, Marcus Matheson. Number 19, athletes, coaches, and fans who request your cooperation in supporting athletes and officials. Rising Tides would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Matt Fowler, Work Hard, Play Harder. We'd also like to thank Events Nova Scotia for helping support this event and to Dalhousie University for hosting us here today. Our broadcast partner, Maritime Athletic Club, also their Pro 12 tournament games and bringing the streams to fans near and far. Visit Maritime Athletic Club on YouTube for a full live stream of all tournament matches. Be sure to stick around after the game for the medal ceremony and the All-Star team announcements.
And welcome everyone here to a U15 boys gold medal matchup located here at Wickwire Field on the Dalhousie University campus in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia. My name is Connor McKinnon, providing you play-by-play commentary of this Day 5 of this Canada Youth Cup tournament in this final day, as everyone is now competing for gold. And this is a tough matchup for both teams. You have a team in OSU Force Academy that has a player in Cavillo who's just coming off a hat-trick performance from yesterday. Then a Southwest United Edmonton team that has plenty of players that have a lot of ability to score from multiple different angles. And we'll see who ends up getting the edge first, as we are just coming off the final for the gold medal for U17 with Suburban FC winning gold. A fun match that ended up being a 4-1 final score. Zumango is the goalkeeper today for Southwest United. As Samson McCormick not so happy with the whistle call. Another player to think about for Southwest United is Caden Sabin. Had a few goal game performance throughout this tournament. As they're trying to find Cavillo, as Vame has a chance with it and loses it. And nicely cleaned up by the netminder for Edmonton. As Ottawa will have to go on the defensive here. And kicked away of harm's way as Shahimi with it for the moment. As Shahimi gets it right back. And as kicks it back to Sunner. As Gredham had it and kicked it over. As Ottawa will look to try and switch. Since this is a U15 matchup, folks who are tuning in from the second game, this only is going to be 35-minute halves, so a full 70-minute match compared to the 80-minute matches that we're used to. And the kick a sent over past the center line midfield. This work will have to be done for Ottawa. It is almost lost as Hamid try to keep it in play. A little bit of a dangerous situation here as a striker for Edmonton trying to make something happen went right after Christian Hagee. As Hagee decided to try to kick it away instead of putting a stop to it. As Hamid will kick it back over to Lamarche. As Darch lost it for Force Academy. Out of play. Here's the throw in. And here is a shot near the corner. Just missed and goes into the back of the net. Oh my goodness, what a sequence for Edmonton there, as I'm a little bit shocked myself in this gold medal match. We'll have to get another replay of it because just a few weird bounces and all of a sudden Southwest United, Edmonton up 1-0. We'll take another look at it as it was kicked and you could see McCormick try to clear it and the ball just gets lost and it ricocheted off a player and into the back of the net. That's why I was so shaken up about that, as Caden Sabin might get credit for the goal. As Caden Sabin keeps on racking up the goal scoring here for Edmonton in this tournament. But yeah, that was just unfortunate. And then in response, Ottawa hits a crossbar, trying to tie this game right back as Valmet tries to make a move to the left side, kicks it out. As now Cavillo trying to get involved and gets tripped up and falls to the ground. And here's Ottawa back on the attack, trying to make a few moves here. Beeben, we'll see another replay of this, as it was a shot just lost and taken. It's not a bad place shot at all either. Not sure if that was Cavillo or the left winger for Ottawa on that last shot that hit the cross, as trip up as then we have a directed free kick. And the shot goes way far off. Yeah, it was unbelievably the 5th minute. A goal scored by Caden Saban, but it was not due to any part of his anatomy besides the back. He got, as a clear was trying to be attempted out of the goal area, ricocheted off Saban for a goal. And that's why I have the 1-0 lead in favor of Southwest United Edmonton in this U15 gold medal match. The Canada Youth Cup National Showcase. Also to give a shout out to our crew from Maritime Athletic Profiles for producing and setting up this event. It's been a lot of long days since this past Thursday, and I know for people that are tuning in, the broadcasting side of things, it's always a battle of making sure the equipment is put safely away, it's not overheating, there's no technical issues. So the fact this has gone as smoothly and seamlessly as it possibly can through 5 straight days of coverage from 8 a.m. ending a lot of times in the evening towards 8 or 9, 10 o'clock at night. Give a shout out to those individuals here doing all the hard work to make us all look good. My job's easy. I just talk. As Cavillo gets tripped up there. And he'll still stay with the Force Academy. There's a free kick, and the ball is loose. For a moment, they have not cleared it. A chance and a shot taken. And, again, if you're Thomas Habib, you just got to try to put something in that. And also around there was Benchbala, as you'll see the replay of the free kick. Yeah, it was cleared, and you can see that Umango was down and out for the count a little bit. And a kick ahead as Haggie will put a stop to it for Ottawa. And we'll throw it over ahead to Bala. Bala trying to get it pass up ahead to Lamarche. And right back to Southwest United Edmonton as Saban lost it for a moment and trying to take it right back as Hamid for Ottawa. As Hamid is going past midfield. A few Southwest United Edmonton players with him. You know, talking with Daniel Cavillo the other day in the post-game interview, he had his hat trick. It was the first time in his career he ever had a hat trick, if memory serves. Gotta be a wonderful moment, knowing that all the scores, not only a hat trick, natural hat trick, all of the 3 goals that he scored were all in succession of each other. And throw in taken by Bala. Here's a pass up ahead. Agati is trying to get it up the field for Edmonton. And the pass over to Jahimi. This Jahimi getting up ahead, was almost trying to find again Agati once more. And a free kick be awarded to OSU. Every time I think of OSU, I just think of Ohio State University because I'm a college football junkie. So that's anytime I say that, that's what the memories give me of. Not that you folks at home need to know that, but football is coming up for people that are interested. Not only, of course, the NFL and college football in the U.S., but also in Canada, we'll have collegiate sports going on for football. That starts towards the end of August, especially here in this area. Of course, follow all that action at the collegiate sport level here at Atlantic University Sport by tuning in to Maritime Athletic Profiles for those. As Sabin, who got the lone goal back at that 5th minute of this first half. And there is a kick. And a pass up ahead. And everyone, this is a civic holiday here in Canada. So officially known as a civic holiday and Nunavut and Northwest Territories. Or is it a territorial statutory holiday? There's also a few others, different ones, and holidays known by different variety of names depending where you're located at. Holidays sell it as Heritage Day and Natal Day in Nova Scotia. As we do have a player down for Southwest United Edmonton, so we will take a break and bring you back more coverage of this event in just a moment. And welcome back here, folks. That was a quick break. We didn't think that we weren't exactly sure how long it was going to be. Whenever we have injury on the field, we always want to give courtesy to the player and ourselves to give them a break because they may need some help. But nope, seemed like everything was okay for Yusuf Jahimi for Southwest United Edmonton. Listen, you're going to hurt an ankle everything out here. If I try to do what they're doing, I'd probably break both my ankles out on the turf trying to run. I mean, that's just a lot of running objectively. As the whistle blows and a free kick for Ottawa. As Covillo sends a looping shot that's up and almost had a chance for a header, and that would have tied the game. Really great shot from Covillo, too, to give a few of his teammates a chance. There's a kick that is sent the other way by Haggie. Kick sent from Bala. Hamid able to head it over, trying to find Covillo on that left side, along with Bench Bala. Bala back with it, makes a move, cuts inside, and just sends it back over to his teammate on that left side for Aiden Darch. And McCormick back for Ottawa. Pass back to Bala. Bala going against Agati. So over to Veme. As Veme just loses it, Agati with it. McCormick trying to play keep away with Force, Benjamin Force. And a substitution coming in for Southwest United Edmonton. This is Ben Force will come out. And Aaron Shala in instead. Throw in from Chahimi as Habib kicks it over to Hosley. And that will stay with Southwest United Edmonton for a throw in. Already halfway through this first half of play. Again, the one goal coming from Edmonton, thanks from Caden Sabin, who has been a goal-scoring machine as a substitution for Ottawa. As I think it will be for Bench Bala as Malik Zayada into the game. Cavillo makes a move and loses it. As Haggy will kick it away for Ottawa. Trying to find Zahara, who just checked in for bench bala. And the kick sent towards midfield. Again, one thing we'll talk about as transpired throughout this first half of play is you're seeing the increase in intensity from SWU Edmonton as they have really put the pressure on OSU Force Academy. And not saying OSU Force Academy didn't have a chance. They did have a kick that hit the top of the crossbar from Danielle Cavello. And ever since then, that's been the best opportunity that they've had as a team. And they're trying to say that the throw-in should stay with Ottawa, but they're going to give it to Southwest United. So we'll have to take a better look at that another time, place. But, yeah, I get the frustration from not only the players from Ottawa South United, but as well for the fans here attending in the stands at Wickwire Field. And they're going to make a call against DuPont. As we'll take a look at it here. It was kicked away up in the air for Ottawa. I guess they were making the argument must have went off the shoulder of Jahimi for Southwest United. Because it was kicked last by the goalkeeper, so no one else touched it for Ottawa. So it really should have been Ottawa's throw-in. Anyway, we'll keep on going. There's a kick high to the air, and that was just barely saved as Hamid had a shot. And you could see Yumalgo, the goalkeeper, just had to use all of that vert to get up and get it. And Vami trying to chase it down. There's a kick that's sent away. And sent down the other way by Darch. Has Van May for Ottawa trying to get it and sent back the other way by Sunner. Sabin trying to find it. Belbin with it for the moment. Matheson sends it over, trying to get it back to Sabin as Sabin gets a little friendly shove out near the sideline. Yeah, and besides that one unfortunate goal that went in favor for Southwest United Edmonton, well, unfortunate for Ottawa South United Force, but fortunate if you're Southwest United Edmonton, where it hit off the back of Caden Sabin for a goal. That's the only reason we do have a one-goal lead in favor of Southwest United. But ever since that point, it's been fairly tightly contested. There's been a few opportunities here and there where it's either a crossbar away or a really good save away from being a goal or tying the game up, especially for Ottawa South United Force. They've had a few chances where they were really good chances and just misplaced ever so slightly. The biggest one was the corner of the crossbar that was hit by, I believe, Caveo. As we'll see a chance here for Caveo to try and slide and make a move. And the ball was loose, just goes past the end line. And they're going to assess a penalty in the box area. This gives a huge opportunity for Ottawa South United Force to tie this game against Edmonton, as everyone is in disbelief, as there's conversations going on between the Edmonton players and the line judge. As Umongo, very frustrated, just trying to do his part to play, as probably we're able to see a replay of it. And this gives a chance for Ottawa to take the penalty kick. And, of course, they'll go to Daniel Cavillo. Cavillo with a chance here at the 30-minute mark in the first half to tie it up for Ottawa South United Force Academy. What will he do here? He shoots, and he scores! What a goal from Daniel Cavillo. A tie game here at Wickwire Field in this U15 gold medal match.
OSU goal scored in the 30th minute by number 98.
That's now 4 goals for Cavillo that I have tracked. As we talked about early in the broadcast, scored all 3 of those goals yesterday. Continuing here, what a performance for the young man. Able to talk with him post-game and just really appreciative of the opportunity, being able to play here on this turf, this opportunity. He's been seizing every moment of it. He's very curious to see how his career goes as he progresses in the game of soccer, because he has one if he wants it. Another chance, and that could have been really close for Ottawa. They're still putting on the pressure. Habib makes a move, is trying to maybe find Vami. As McCormick back with Gretham fighting for it. The physicality cranking up here as we're a few minutes left before we close this first half and head into halftime. And here's no call, as Iata was putting a hand up to the sky saying, "Ref, call it," and they said, "No, we're not going to do that today." Nice to work with people that are flexible, I will say, as Maritime Athletic Profiles, as they have been covering this event for the last 5 days, and we're in the 5th and final day of this Canada Youth Cup National Showcase. We still have so many more games to call today. So we still have a few more gold medal games to call here at Dalhousie. top of bronze games going on simultaneously at St. Mary's this morning. Gaddy making a move. Trying to find Shala, who just checked in the game in this first half. As Umango able to avoid anything from being disastrous, as Force Academy was coming. As it is a tie game here, as we're approaching less than a minute to go, as we will conclude this first half here, and just to kind of talk about what has transpired here, as we still have a little bit of time left. The scoring started up in that 5th minute for Southwest United Edmonton off a accidental goal that happened to just go off the back of Caden Savin when he was in the goal area as it was trying to be cleared, and it wasn't cleared successfully, and it just led to a goal going in favor for Sabin. And then much later on in the 30th minute, we had a penalty kick goal by Daniel Caveo to tie it up, which is the score that we have here as we start to wrap up and transition to halftime here at Wickwire Field between OSU Force Academy and SWU Edmonton. So for myself, Connor McKinnon, crew from Maritime Lab Profiles, will step aside and bring you more action of this U15 gold medal match in just a moment.
pre-med kicker, or a sustainable business champion, or a criminal justice historian, or a next-generation coder. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. find what you're looking for out in the world? Right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
And welcome back here, folks, to the second half of this U15 gold medal game between Southwest United, Edmonton, and Ottawa South United Forest Academy. Tie game of 1-1. When we get a stoppage, we'll try to give a quick replay of what has transpired up to this point. As you see here for Southwest United Edmonton, it was a kick and it was attempted clear for Ottawa, and what happened is it went ricocheted right off Caden Sabin for the first goal of the game for Southwood Edmonton. And a penalty kick opportunity late for Cavillo resulted in the goal. He's had 4 goals in the last 2 days that tied up the game for Ottawa, and it was huge. And is that why we have the 1-1 score here at Wickwire Field, located on the Dalhousie University campus. As Valmet lost it off the sideline. And there's a kick that is sent to the opposite side of the field. And a whistle blown. As Aiden Darch sends it upfield. And then again a throw in. And the clear to try to get it away as Hamid back there with it. Sabin trying to help out on the defensive end. And kicked right back out to Hasley. Hasley back to Cavillo. Cavillo cuts it up and sends a shot that goes line drive and left of the post a few feet away, so no harm for the goalkeeper for Southwest United. And there's a kick that is sent off to Umego, and he's had to make a few saves here and there that have kept them in this game, as Ottawa's had several different chances, about 3 that I know off the top of my head. One that was off the crossbar, and then it was a deep kick that was looping where Umego had to make the save, and then you just saw one right there. So it's been a good performance so far for the Edmonton netminder. Hamid sending shots over to Cavillo, who got a head on it, and again stopped by Umego as they're calling a trip, and I don't know if they're assessing any type of violation potentially to Zayeda. So let's see, probably maybe replay. I said there was a trip. Seems to be okay. We'll see a better look at the replay here as Ayada was trying to get to it. And a little bit tough to see from that angle where the contact is, but we can only assume there was. Here's a chance for Saban. The pass up ahead. A little bit of a long delay on that free kick. That was finally sent over. Try to get the attack going. Cavillo with a tip to Hamid as Cavillo gets it right back. And is marked by two individuals really quickly. As Edmonton will have the throw-in opportunity. And knocked away by Darch. Still stays with United. Southwest United Edmonton, be exact. And it stopped by Haggy. As Darch trying to find Cavillo and goes too wide, out of play past the sideline. The throw-in will commence. And Bala coming in with it as Hamid had it and kicked the other way. McCormick to Hamid. Hamid trying to pass. Goes off Keys on Wayana. As we'll see a replay from our aerial view shot. Of where the violation occurred and where the free kick is now set up. Chance for Vami and nicely knocked away, but still in the play for Ottawa United. Throw in for Ottawa. As to start this second half of action, this gold medal game between Southwest United Edmonton and Ottawa South United Force, it has been fairly quiet. Not too many opportunities. There was one kick earlier, and there's another one that didn't really have much of a chance. As Rayada, I think, was trying to send some type of cross shot or pass ahead. You see the ref going out the direction. They were like, no, and then they corrected the call, so that's just fine. I think we got a napkin on the pitch for a second that was taken up by a referee. There's some trash on the field as it was taken away as Cavillo sends it on the right side of the box area. As Vami trying to track it down. Substitution for Edmonton. Agati out. As Dalton Mikasa comes in for Khalil Agate. And we do have a U17 matchup here at Dalhousie. For the second place bronze medal group between NLSA versus Lethbridge FC U17. That will start at approximately, like we mentioned, 11:30 a.m. And also another game happening too. 11:30 a.m. as ball's cleared, and another chance and a score. That breaks the tie for Ottawa South United Force Academy. Number 4, Thomas Habib at the 50-minute mark. And that is a big goal that might make the difference here. As we'll get another look at it. And you see it all started off the foot on the free kick from Cavillo. And again, when you have all the chaos there and you can't see if you're the goalkeeper, it's going to result in a goal. And there's Ottawa Force Academy inching their way closer to a gold medal standing. As I give Habib credit over the PA and more cheers from people in the stands here. And you can see now the energy is starting to heat up for Ottawa South United. And Cavillo gets hit from behind, and a penalty assessed in the box. That is another chance to add to this lead as Daniel Cavillo will go for a penalty kick try, his second of the match. Looks like Cavillo actually drew it. Or actually Thomas Habib is going to the penalty kick line. Here's a chance for Habib to try and put this lead up by 2 and get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib. 2 goals in a row, now a 3-1 lead in favor of Ottawa South United. What a start here midway through the second half of play. And Habib will probably be considered, depending how this goes, be one of the players of the game of this U15 gold medal match for the boys division. And tripped up on a violation. There's a kick that is sent over. And picked up by Mago, who sends it all the way down to midfield. And Ottawa have another chance at it. As Lamorche was there for the moment for Ottawa. Still there. Hamid with it. And guarded by Patrizzi. Trying to make a move. Still in play and goes past the end line. And as a corner kick there for Ottawa. They scored on a free kick back in the 50th minute of the second half with Habib, and they have been successful. As they will have a set play from the corner. See if they have Hamid to the right, so they might try to do some trickery. The quick pass to Hamid to send the kick over, or it could be Cavillo. I guess Hamid will jog it back over from that original spot. Looping a little too far from Cavillo. And it results in another corner kick on the opposite side. With Hayden Lamarche. Kicking it over to Cavillo. Sends a pass over in the goal area, penalty box, and it's taken right back. Another chance. Still has opportunity. Habib right there for it, trying to go for goal number 3. And defended well. As Bala kicks it over, right side of the pitch. And Bala with a driver that just about a foot to maybe half a foot away from the right post. Aiden Darch coming out. And Samuel Allerhead coming into the game. The shot that goes off the crossbar. Another chance, still loose, and it's followed up and finished from behind. But guess who? Daniel Cavillo with his second goal to make this now a 4-1 lead. And all of that mayhem as Cavillo just has a knack for finding the ball. And we'll have to see that because so much happened. We had a rebound off the crossbar to start by Hamid, who just got it. Was tipped up off the crossbar, followed up, and then, of course, I mean, what can you do? You hear the OSU chants from the fans here at Wickwire Field, and why not? An explosion here in the second half. 3 goals, all in the span of 8 minutes. A lot of substitutions as McCormick now out. Substitutes for Edmonton. Jesse Potch coming in for Luca Paolo Patrizzi out. Here's a chance again for Ottawa. The shot goes a little bit awry, and following it was closely was Ollerhead, was trying to maybe make a play, just recently checked in. It's been a little bit tough sledding for Imago. A few more substitutions for Edmonton and for OSU Force Academy. Trying to get everyone some playing time as we're in the last 10 minutes. Where OSU Force Academy is that much closer to getting gold and winning their division in this Canada Youth Cup National Showcase. And a corner kick. Almost dangerous territory that just had to be kicked away from Casey Wayana. It's about me. Trying to make a move. That's kicked away. As Christian Haggy. I haven't said his name much at all in this majority of the game. Just of what has been going on. or less than 5 minutes to go left in this U15 gold medal match. Mr. Daniel Covillo and Thomas Habib have been the talking points. Each of them have both scored 2 goals in this match. As Sabin, who also scored the 1 lone goal for Southwest United Edmonton. Shot taken, and that was saved. That was a line drive hit from Bala, too. They are still firing away, even when they're up by 3 goals. Which, again, folks, tuning in, this was a tie game after one first half, where it was actually opened up with the scoring from Southwest United, where it was goaled off the back of Sabin, who was on the ground on the clear attempt from one of the center backs for Ottawa, trying to clear, and hit off his back, goes in. Stranger things have happened. We in soccer, you just never know where a ball's going to bounce, right? But in the response to that, it was a goal late by Daniel Covillo on a penalty kick opportunity, which was able to tie it heading into half. In halftime, within a span from 50 minutes in the game to 58, there was 3 goals scored, 2 by Thomas Habib, then finally a goal on a follow-through by Daniel Covillo, who has been an absolute fire on this tournament. Had 3 goals the other day. Now has 2. He at least has 5 goals we've accounted for just in the 2 days. Who knows the performance he's had besides that, as he might be considered one of the MVPs of this tournament. And we're talking with him. He's very gracious individual, appreciative of the opportunity in the moment, and they are seizing it right now for gold as they're just 2 minutes away from putting around it their neck. That's another save. And great sportsmanship. So they're at midfield between Bala and Sabin. And a looping shot trying to get set over, just again for Southwest United, trying to leave with something positive. But they'll leave here with a silver medal, which in a tournament like this, 28 teams, 56 games in total, and be able to win with a medal, no matter if it's gold or silver, very impressive. And Hagee grabs it, just falls down with it. As the OSU chants are on full effect here at Wickwire Field. Less than 10 seconds to go. And it's time to crown your U15 boys champion, the Ottawa South United Force Academy. As they've given it a lot today. Some fantastic performance from Thomas Habib, Daniel Covillo, as well as the whole defensive unit has been impressive. They go celebrate and tackle down their goalkeeper, Christian Hagee, and deservingly so. Again, folks, it's not only Ottawa South United who's leaving with gold. You do have Southwest United Edmonton, who has competed at a high level this tournament, leaving it with silver. So everyone leaving here with a medal, and well-deserved after the 4 days straight, now 5 in this tournament. They deserve it. So that is going to wrap up here as we will step aside and bring you back with some more post-game coverage of this event and talk with the player of the game and transition you to the next bronze medal game. We'll be back with more coverage in just a moment.
You play the game presented by Halifax Wanderers. We would like to ask both teams to gather behind the net on the side of the canteen for the medal presentation.
Go get her stuff.
Tourists, please come to the stage.
Get one with the medal. Get one with the medal. Super quick one right here, boys. Real quick, real quick. We can do it quick. We'll do a good one later. Yo, Christian. In the middle. Get in there, Matthew. 3-3, we're good. We're good.
Okay, guys.
Come on, let's go! Come on! Go!
Let's work.
Here is Thomas Habib from OSU Force Academy. Thomas, your team just won gold. Can you explain just what it means after going 5 days in this tournament and being able to come up victorious in this league?
I mean, it was a very tough 5 days for me and for the team. Of course, I'm very happy that we won gold, and I feel like
although I scored 2 goals, I feel like it was a team effort and that the whole team played very well. I'm very happy to come out with the gold medal.
And like you said, it is a team effort, but you did finish with 2 goals today, and it was really helped get the team to that 3-goal advantage that you had. Just how does it feel, though, even though it is a team effort, to know that you played a big part in the team wins today?
I mean, I'm very happy. I'm very happy I got to contribute to my team winning the game, and especially since it's a final, I feel very proud of myself.
And I wanted to ask you 2 questions, actually. I don't mean to throw it into the curveball, but when you think of playing the game of soccer, what was a big motivator for you to want to play soccer and just get involved in the sport?
I mean, ever since I was a kid, I'd love to play soccer. To be honest, we've lost a lot of finals throughout the years, and I think that now we finally pushed over the line and we won the game in the final, and I'm just happy about that.
And before I let you go and go celebrate your team to go get that gold medal, I wanted to ask about your summer so far. If you were to think about a moment, what has been just the biggest highlight so far for you?
Definitely this final. I think this was one of my best feeling in the summer. We've won gold. I've got man of the match, and I'm very happy.
Well, Thomas, thank you for stopping by. We'll let you go celebrate with your team. Appreciate it. So I'll let you go. The player of the game, Thomas Aviv. Well, before we let you go, we'll have you go sign over here. You'll get the marker. You'll sign right here. Probably should give you the heads up there, but you got it. All right, Thomas. See you soon. See ya. That was Thomas Aviv from OSU Force Academy. Just won gold here as we'll transition into the rest of this tournament. Still have upcoming bronze medal games and placement games, so don't go anywhere, folks.
For traveling to be at this event. I've been involved helping put this together for 4 years now, and it gets better year over year. Special place in my heart for the Edmonton boys because I lived there for 12 years. I know how tough it is to travel out here. You guys had an unbelievable run and probably excitement-wise game of the tournament last night. So good job. Thank you. Excellent work, boys. Right? Ottawa. You guys have come back here now 2 years in a row, and every single time the constant thing that we constantly hear from coaches, from people watching, varsity players on the team is just how exciting it is to watch you guys play. So again, very well earned, boys. Well done. Before we get started with medals and whatnot, throughout the event, both at DAL and at SWU, we've had different coaches, scouts, players on both men's and women's soccer teams, continue to send us a list of players that stood out, and based on the number of votes, you can call it, we've got some awards to give out. So we've got a couple of All-Stars from Southwest United, All-Star Caden Sabin, I said that right, and Axel Lugum. If you guys can come here, we've got some All-Star stuff for you. We'll take some pictures over there. From OSU, we've got All-Stars Hayden Lamarche, goalkeeper Christian Haggy, and Danny Calvillo. Couple of major awards as well, voted by the majority of people that have watched, and I think one of them was solidified today. Top goalkeeper of the tournament, Christian Haggy. And overall tournament most outstanding player, Danny Clavillo. If I can get the coaches for Southwest to come, you guys can hand out the medals to your team.
Hey, boys. The goalkeeper. Yeah. It's him. Okay. I'll just let him come.
You guys can hang them out. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Francis.
Hold on, boys.
Yeah, hands up. Really great. Hands up, Mark. Gotta put a smile on your face, eh? That's great.
Boys, excellent work.
Great job. Great job.
No. Yeah.
That's an amazing feeling. Very proud. Thanks a lot. Great feeling. Be proud. Just
Another one.
Another one.
15. Come on, guys. Thank you, guys. You guys were awesome to watch. Coach, present our gold medals to the champions. I'll help you out.
Leo Hassel. Aiden. Danny. Kareem. Christian. Wasim. Sammy. Samuel. Obada. Aiden. Rithvik. Arian. Aiden. Yeah, I got 2 Aidens and a Hayden. Mattia. Malik. Thomas. Mr. Red Card himself, Dawood.
And then if we can get the captains for OSU. Gentlemen, captain.
Kareem, and Daddy, come, all 3 of you guys, come. Grab that.
Your shot there.
Right here. Let these 3 just take one first. Danny.
Danny.
And then everybody will get in. Now everybody. We know how we line up.
Don't mind it. That's your shit. Boys.
Go, boys!
Champions.
Maybe you're a pre-med kicker. Or a sustainable business champion. Or a criminal justice historian. Or a next-generation coder. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits.